Hey guys, this is a Dire Maul tribute run that I've already cleared. I'm just making this video to show people how to get the buffs without getting killed unnecessarily. So I already got the king buff. I left so that it would fall off. That way I can go through showing you guys which path to take and what to avoid without the king buff. So when you come in, these guys on the left here, they will not be aggressive towards you. Even though they're red, they don't care about you. You can stand right on top of them, they will not attack you. So run straight through here on the left. The first obstacle are these ogres under the left archway. These guys are always going to be aggressive until you get the king buff. So you're going to want to hop on this ledge, run over here. This way you can avoid them. Usually they'll have marks, which I just put on them. These guys are all bad, so stay away from them when you come through. Then run over here, under the middle archway here. We've got friendly ogres again, so you can run right through them. Straight up the middle here. Okay, there's a guard standing in the middle. This guy is aggressive, so stay away from him. There's also a guard that patrols around. He kind of walks around this entire courtyard area here, so just keep an eye out. He looks just like this guy, so he's an ogre with a lot of extra armor and a big axe, so watch out for him. Okay, he's not here on the left. Okay, so here he is coming up the middle. I'm just going to back off, let him walk through. Gonna sneak on by and then run through here. So here's where things can get tricky. Depending on how the run was cleared, the eyes that patrol through here can be friendly or unfriendly. It's best to err on the side of caution and pretend they're going to be unfriendly every single time. So if you see an eye, just kill it right away. They've got about 300 health, so they're super easy to kill. I just one-shot it with my bow. Really easy. If you don't kill the eye, it can spawn voidwalkers that will probably kill you. Running through here, you also want to be careful. You want to run straight up the middle. You don't want to go near either one of these routes on the left or the right, because there's potentially dangerous pods that can pop and they can create lashers or poison clouds that can hurt you. So we got another eye. Again, super easy to deal with. Even if you're a melee class, just 1 or 2 attacks and it's dead. Since the second eye is dead, we're pretty much out of the woods. Then we just gotta run up, get our king buff, and then get our buffs on the way out. These Doomguard minions that are with all the ogres in the packs, they will still show us aggressive, and they might even try to attack you at some point. Like I'm going to try to get close to it right now. It won't attack me, but sometimes it will. If it attacks you, it'll at best get 1 attack off, or it'll throw a debuff on you. It won't really do any harm to you, just keep on running through it. It'll get pulled back to its location, so it won't follow you and keep attacking. Just leave it alone and run through it. Okay, up here we have Mizzle the Crafty, this little ogre guy. He's the one that's going to give you the king buff, so talk to him. I've got the king buff, so now I'm free to get the rest of the tribute buffs, and I'm no longer in danger. The eyes, if they respawn, now that I have the king buff, they will not aggro to me, so you're not in danger of pretty much anything in here anymore. There are some bugs around the instance, but you'd have to go out of your way to run into bugs, so there's not really a danger there. hop down over here. I'm going to take a lot of damage, but it's the quickest way and you're not going to die. This guy right here, Slip Kick, he's the one that gives the 3% spell crit buff. Great for spellcasters, healers. The next buff through here that we're going to be getting, you want to be very careful where you get it, because that guard patrols all around this area and he will be aggressive to new people coming in to the instance. You do not want to talk to him and block the path for new people coming in, because he's going to be aggressive. So it's a real dick move if you talk to him in front of this doorway. You're going to cause people to not be able to get their buffs. This guy here is no longer aggressive. You don't have to talk to him. He doesn't give any buffs. I'm waiting for this guy to pad back over here. Ideally, you want to talk to him right in the middle. It'll pause him, and he'll stand right next to this other guy that's aggressive. This makes it very easy for new people coming in to get buffs to skirt around them because they don't have to watch out for the patrol. He pauses for a little bit. And that buff is a 200 attack power buff from him. If you're a spellcaster or healer, just skip him. Don't even talk to him unless you're going to try to help out the rest of the people getting buffs by positioning him. Then down here is our last buff, our stamina buff. Pretty much good for everybody. Okay, and then I'll show you one more thing before I end this. Back up over this way. Here's some of the aggressive bugs I was talking about. There's no reason to run into these guys. You're only going to run into them if you get lost. And lastly, over here is Stomper Krieg. You can always talk to him. He sells some stuff. You can get some stamina food from him. Also some volatile rum if you're an alchemist. And that is it. These tribute buffs are really easy to do if you pay attention and don't get yourself or others killed by doing silly things like aggroing eyes or walking into guards.